Hi everyone, welcome back to the LK Show. My name is Kay.
And I'm Leacock. Today we shall open the Pandora box of school education in Nagaland.
For any society, irrespective of region or religion, education is the key foundation. However, in context of Nagaland, the word education takes different shapes and forms depending on how you view it. If you are a parent, education is everything. If you are a teacher, you either teach or wait for your salary. And if you are a student, that is a gateway to a job.
Acknowledging the importance of education, especially school education, in 2009, the Government of India, through the Right to Education Act, made education of children compulsory till the age of 14 years, wherein if any child is found out of the school, it is the failure of the government. However, in the context of Nagaland, as per the Nagaland Household Childhood Census 2009, there are 26,852 children who are still out of the school. The figures might have jumped high by now.
With the understanding that education is a social responsibility, the Government of India communitized school education in the year 2002. This very act is aimed at the active participation of the society in the education system to regulate and monitor its functioning. Hence, the formation of the Village Education Committee, wherein the Village Council has a say in the education system.
This act has brought much changes in the primary school at the village level, wherein the plight of the people is made aware to the government and the developmental activities are ensured. Lots of positive changes have taken shape since the communitization of school education by the Nagaland government. Thumbs up for that. A strict monitor of school attendance have been put in place by the VECs. A supply of stationaries is at a smooth flow. And also proxy teachers have been largely monitored.
However, in most cases, the introduction of the Village Education Committee is like that of an unwanted pregnancy. For instance, the VEC appoints proxy teachers other than those who are in their training period. Preference of a particular tribe in their respective places by the VECs, resulting in a limited number of teachers. And lastly, the casual attitude of the VECs towards the management of schools.
One eminent feature that we see in our government-run primary school is the medium of communication. The medium of communication has been so much strictly adhered to that most of the teachers are becoming Nagami scholars. If the amount or the volume of Nagami spoken by the teachers whilst teaching in the classroom were to be measured in terms of a water drop, Nagaland would have submerged underwater by now. Since English is the medium of communication and the official language of our state, it needs to be taken seriously.
As per the 2010 and 2011 MHRD report, there are 1,662 primary schools in Nagaland today. Now, this includes both the visible and the invisible school buildings. Basically, the invisible school buildings are those which exist only in A4 size paper and nowhere else. Many of our government-run schools have antique blackboards with holes more than the potholes in our roads today. Mangled classroom partitions wherein the number of students increases and decreases in just one period, like that of a stock exchange market. Rugged benches and desks, carbon dating 14, bathrooms with no rooms, and ceiling fans, if any, as old as our Honorable MLA Kijong.
Let's look at the academic calendar. As per the Nagaland Board of School Education guidelines, the academic session for the school is to start from February till mid-December. Now, if we are to start, a number came here, the entire school is about 10 months, roughly coming up to 300 days of schools. Summer vacations and national holidays sum up to about 30 days. And since there are no classes on weekends, another 8 days deducted. So now the actual number recommended by the state government would come down to nearly around 190 days.
Now, having given the direction on the number of working days by the state government, let's check the ground reality. To begin with, most schools don't adhere to the prescribed guidelines laid down by NBSC. And as such, schools reopen only by April. So if we do the math, taking into account the various holidays, the schools actually remain open for about just 146 days.
That's roughly 7.5 months for an academic year. We have lost counts of the casual leaves taken by both the parties, the teachers and the students, and also working days kept aside at bay for protests and agitations. Also, students and teachers share a very strong bond wired telepathically, especially during harsh seasons. For instance, during monsoons, teachers are nowhere to be seen within the school premises, with the hope that students won't turn up. And the reverse is also true. Festivals and harvest season is another important vacation declared by the students with a mutual understanding between them and the teachers.
Delay in the payment of teachers' salary is another major hindrance in the school education department. If there were any lifetime achievement awards for the most neglected and ignored department by the government, education department would have easily won.
Overall, the picture of our state-run primary schools are like that of Kutka rappers. Nothing great both inside and outside.
So now, what is the government doing? Education is one of the top sectors in Nagaland where money is being pumped into. It is also one of the busiest departments in Nagaland today. In any given time, there are dozens of files lined up. However, ironically, 99% of files are concerned with transfers, deputation, promotion, etc. And there are hardly any files related to the performances of students or policy on education. In one line, the student welfare affairs related files are lining up somewhere in a corner. The lawmakers are too busy fighting for power that the responsibilities that they need to shoulder are far away from their side.
Now the bitter truth is that a Nagaland school education is least concerned about education. The future of the students have been gamed, ignored, and least prioritized by the government. The future of the young ones have been put at stake by the policymakers and have taken them for a ride. And the outcome of all this casual approach is very much visible in the performances of the students. For example, a high school student is unable to do a basic maths or write a complete proper sentence. It's a sad thing to look at. So now the question here is, who is going to take care of the students? This is the LK Show signing off. I'm Likok.
And I'm Kay. We'll see you in our next episode.
There are things to discuss in our next episode. Okay. Hey, hi guys. This is the LK Show. I'm Likok again. Thank you for watching our video. Please do subscribe and like our channel. We will update you more.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.